Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video, and today we will embark on a career mode on F1 Championship Edition. Without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. Look at the advert, see if we can find a team. Now, you get 3 teams at the start. Yeah, you do get 3 teams at the start with Toro Rosso, Super Aguri and M1 F1. Or is it just MF1? Midland? It is just Midland. But we've attempted to get a... there's no attempted. I've doing a trial with Toro Rosso, so we'll just jump straight to that, see if we can get in. Now we've got to do a combined lap time over 3 laps, but we get 5 laps to do it just to confuse the whole situation. Now obviously I'm not going to show you the whole 5 laps of it because, well, it's just bored out of your damn mind for it. But I'll show you some snippets of it. But the old red up there is because I ran extremely wide and it assumed I was corner cutting, even though I lost about 4 seconds. But we live and learn. I don't know why have we decided to have this test session like, I'm talking like 6 in the evening without sun setting. But we do come across the line to start our final lap, and we are on course to beat it. But the problem is with Toro Rosso, they're so keen on giving you a test driver role. You have to kind of smash. You have to smash the lap time. So I'm kind of hoping we can beat. You kind of need to beat it by a few seconds, but I don't know if we're going to do that. No, I don't think we are going to do that. We might not even beat it. Christ, we're not even. Are we going to beat it? We are going to beat it. We're past the test, but it was only by 0.6 of a second. So we'll see what they say. We'll check the emails. And it's test driver role. Of course it is. So we'll get on the old blower to Super Aguri. See what they can drum up for us. And we will see if they can give us a drive for the 2006 season. But we get 10 laps to beat a time. Yeah, you don't got to do all 10 laps either. Like once upon a time I thought you had to. My dumbest self did all 10 laps. But I did do a banker lap time, which was actually good enough to beat the target time they'd set for us. But I wanted to smash it because I just wanted the drive. I didn't want to be a test driver. No offence to all the test drivers in the world, but let's face it, you don't even want to be a test driver either. So we will smash it, fingers crossed, and then hopefully the old Super Aguri team will give us a drive for the new season. We can all pray. We can pray. 17, so that should be enough. It's legal in the UK. I'm not making. We'll edit that out. But we have got it. We've been given the second driver, so boom. Yeah, so if we look at the Toro Rosso offer, it does just offer us a test driver role, which I could have taken, but the videos would look poor. No one wants to watch me pound around Magny-Cours for 17.5 laps doing 1 minute 16s. So we will sign the deal with Super Aguri, and yeah, I am all for it. But yeah, all is good in the hood. We have got the news giving us a bit of grief, saying we turned down a Scuderia at Toro Rosso like it was a #1 driver with a chance to drive for Ferrari in about 5 races time. You're giving us test driver role. But we'll advance and we will be confirmed as a Super Aguri driver alongside Takuma Sato. And yeah, all is good in the hood. We've got a couple of emails. Welcome to Super Aguri. We are one of the world's premier racing outfits. I beg to differ, but I've just signed for you, so whatever floats your goat. But I don't know if you are the world premier. Last on the damn grid. Renault hoping to absolutely obliterate this weekend, and well, they could. It's a good car. We know it is. It's 2006. So I jumped ahead a bit there, didn't I? I'll let James speak. Go on, boy.
Excitement starts right here. Session 1 is starting imminently, so without delay, let's find out who makes it through to Session 2 and who will make up the back part of the grid.
Lovely stuff.
First
Oh, he's not finished.
today is Takuma Sato.
Go on, side boy. Get out of there for the team. But yeah, we're going to jump straight into the session, and I'm hoping for positive things. Obviously, first race, new team, new season. Yeah. There's really not much I can add to that, is there? Let's face it, we're driving a Super Aguri around Bahrain. This doesn't get better than this. But I think the goal for the season will be try and creep out of Q1 as much as possible, beat Takuma Sato, and just try and get high up the grid, because points are not going to be a thing this season. I will be surprised if we get any points, because obviously it's points down to 8th, so 10 down to 1 to 8th, so it might be difficult. When we cross the line, we'll do a 36 flat, and that is a decent little lap time, if you don't mind me saying. We're currently in 11th place. So I think what I'll do is I'll advance the time just a little bit, see if we remain around 11th, and if we do, we can just continue to Q2 if that's where we stay. But it is where we stay, and we creep through into Q2. I'm very, very pleased with it.
We'll continue in a few moments with the second knockout session, where we'll decide grid positions 16 to 11.
Cheers, James, giving us all that vital information there. Cheers, boy.
Session 2 is about to get on.
He was underrated as a commentator. I thought he was passionate, sophisticated. But we'll skip ahead a little bit in the session because I am only going to do the one lap because I don't think we're going to get into Q3. I don't think there's no pace in this car to get to Q3. So fingers crossed, we will be able to creep into Q... No, we won't be creeping into Q3. We can get a decent grid position because anything above what we get now, so even if we finish 16th, we make a little mistake there. Even if we finish 16th or last in this session, I still think that's a win because obviously we got out of Q1. So cross the line, 36.7 is a bit slower than our Q1 time. And as you can see, we didn't get through. But 14th, I'm very happy with that. We're beating Villeneuve and Coulthard, so I'm rather pleased with that. But let's jump to the Grand Prix.
In the blistering heat of the Persian Gulf, and this is the Bahrain Grand Prix. Formula One's popularity knows no bounds. They may not have had any home teams or drivers here, but our Arabian hosts are still big fans. Whether it's horses, camels or F1 cars, Bahrain certainly loves its racing. The Formula One Roadshow has truly arrived in the Middle East, and we're all set for a real sizzler. This is race day in the desert. Pretty much perfect weather conditions for racing here today, so we should see some very competitive lap times during this race. Kimi Räikkönen heads the field. Second on the grid is Michael Schumacher. Felipe Massa is in third. Giancarlo Fisichella completes row 2. Fifth is Fernando Alonso. Jenson Button completes the third row. P7 goes to Nick Heidfeld. Juan Pablo Montoya starts from 8th.
Right, we're on a grid now, and we will need a positive start. They can be a bit leery in turn 1, though, on this game. Like, I get the game's old, but they were leery into the first. I've lost many a front wing in the turn 1. But we roll up. We've got Toyota on the left. We've got a Mark Webber in his Williams on the front. But we have got no straight line speed, and this seems to be a reoccurring thing on any game I play. But we do thunder into turn 1. Woo, Rosberg just stopping on track. He's seen something he likes. There's no rear view mirror, is there? He's chatting waffle already with one corner in. But we have gained 2 positions off the start. Thing is though, if we start gaining like lots of positions off the start, we are going to have to defend for our life. We're going to creep round the outside of JB. Of course we are. They are going to be fuming in the Honda garage, being overtaken by the rookie in the old B-Tech car. But yes, we continue with Mark Webber just ahead of us and trying to plough into the back of him because sometimes they brake really early. Someone's blown up already. You're like 6 corners in. How's that engine gone already? Who is it? It's a Ferrari. It's Schumacher. It's Schumacher. He is out of the Grand Prix. He's going to be minimum 10 points behind. We were maximum 10 points behind as well. But we do come out the final corner to complete lap 1. So we roll up on a strip. But we have got JB so far up our back trumpet that we can taste what he had for lunch. But it's Honda versus Honda. Whose dreams are you powering? Oh, their dreams seem to be a little bit more powerful than ours. We almost plough into the back of Mark Webber, but we do reactions. Give David a little love kiss on the way past. You are there, boy. But yes, it's an interesting opening lap. We are 11th place because obviously we've jumped up 1 due to Schumacher's retirement. We are currently in 8th now, but some cars have pitted, so don't get someone's blown up. It's Webber. Mark, see these engines. I know it's a bit warm in this country, but you'd think like maybe the engines will last a bit longer than a lap. Like Schumacher's took one look at his Grand Prix and went, "Nah, not today, boy. Go clock out." He weren't having it. He was not having it. But we are pitting this like currently in 7th. Obviously, again, points down to 8th, so points are going to be a absolute thingy to score this season. So maybe we can aim for 1. Maybe aim for 1. But we are in the pits now. It was around this time I remembered that I had to button bash. I did have to button bash for for the pit stop, because it's not just driving, they do their work and then we leave. You have to do like the X, triangle, square, throw the controller in the air, do a backflip, sit back down and then you leave. So we've got triangle, X, square, all of them, square, RT, all of them, triangle, square, X, leave the pitch. Do you know what, 8.5 seconds, I will take that. We've jumped a Honda and we are still ahead of Jacques Villeneuve. Although towards the end of his career, everyone was ahead of Jacques Villeneuve, so I'm not sure I'm going to take that as too much of a plus. But we've run out a little bit. Right, we've spun the car, we're going to take it. Oh, I thought we were going to take him. Do you know what? I'd have been sacked. Okay, we're taking Villeneuve out. It is Villeneuve. Yes, he is massively out. We've lost a front wing. I did get involved in that. Cheers, James, pointing out the obvious. I was part of it. Yeah, cheers, James. Thank you for just pointing out that obvious to us. So you get in a position there, boys. I've got to come in. I've got to change the front wing. I swear that pit crew was hovering. I think that was Toyota. But we're coming in. We're in. Little nose change because it's been ploughed into the abyss. Wait, they're in no rush, are they? Like, I get the point we're not going to catch the pack, but you think you picked the pace up a bit. I'll be honest, this pit stop from me was not one to write home about. But X square, right? X, no, try cube, not cube, but square to leave the pits. 15 seconds? I could have got out. But we will finish the race. We are on the final lap of the Grand Prix, and some positives can be... Oh my Jesus. Joe, what's the point? We're out. Oh, I forgot the damage model's actually quite good on this game, isn't it? Oh, that's a sorry sight. That is a... I'll have some explaining to do. Do you know what? I'll defend myself. If anyone starts getting a bit leery, we'll curb a shoulder.
There we have it. The new Formula One season gets underway here at the magnificent Bahrain International Circuit in Sakhir. It's the first time since 1995 that the opening race of the season has not been held in Australia. It's been exciting, and it's only the start of what I'm sure promises to be a fascinating season. See you in 7 days' time for round 2 in Sepang. Formula One is back.
Right, I'll be honest with you, that was a disaster. Very aware of that. I know more than anyone. But we're learning. The first couple of races we'll be learning. But no, if you did enjoy the video, please like, subscribe if you're brand new. Or even if you're not brand new, just hit the subscribe button. Apparently it does help. I'm not so sure. But yeah, I will see you next time for the Sepang Grand Prix. Ciao, ciao.